Well, good morning and yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. As they might say in the southern states of the United States, yahoo, yahoo. Well, top of the morning to you all. I've got my coffee here, and it's about 6:44 in the morning. This is a very late greetings for St. Patrick's Day. Here's looking up you, and may a life's luck be yours for the coming year. What's been happening? I'm awake early in the morning. It's about 20 to 7. Well, good morning and yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. As they might say in the southern states of the United States, yahoo, yahoo. Well, top of the morning to you all. I've got my coffee here, and it's about 6:44 in the morning. This is a very late greetings for St. Patrick's Day. Here's looking up you, and may a life's luck be yours for the coming year. Well, this is a video update on the morning of Wednesday, the 23rd of March. Well, what's been happening? I'm awake early in the morning. It's about 20 to 7. Last night we had the power go on and off and on and off and on and off and on. Not quite sure what was happening there, but all the street lights were out, although I could see some lights that were across in the city. What happens today? Francesca's back at school. We went and visited her temporary school set up yesterday, and that was looking pretty good. So I'm sure there are a lot of kids who are looking forward to being back at school. And my last video update, I think, was towards the end of last week, and I was telling you all that I thought things were a bit quiet. And well, lo and behold, they were on Sunday night. We had a 5.1 earthquake that shook the living daylights out of the place, and really thought it was going to be significant. Just frightened the living daylights out of us. Francesca was due to be sleeping in her own room, but that's not been the case in the meantime. The other great news is that we have had news that the car park where my car is being cleared, and so today I'm going to go down there and wait in the designated area with my car keys and my proof of ownership of my car, and wait to see if the car's going to be recovered. Well, I hope that's today, and we'll see if there's any other damage to the car. Need to get it registered and warranted as well. Sorry about that, the batteries went flat in my camera. Not sure the police are going to be too concerned about that in the immediate meantime, but I'm excited about that possibility. I'm told that a friend who had their car in a car park just about next to that Grand Chancellor Hotel that's going to come down at some point in time is pretty unstable. Had to wait for 5 hours, so I'll be taking a good book and charging up my MP3 player, etc. On the whole, we're sort of doing okay. It's been pretty quiet, I have to freely confess. What other exciting things have happened? Look at this. Howard Shore is creating the Lord of the Rings symphony. I was able to buy that on Trade Me, which is a little bit like eBay for those of you who are in other parts of the world, and this music is just really great. Have particularly enjoyed the Lord of the Rings and the music that comes from it as well. And so the other announcement is the filming has begun for the 2 movies of The Hobbit by Peter Jackson, and so we're going to be hanging out and waiting for that as well. Big shout outs today to to Alex, who's probably having surgery or is just finished surgery on his knees and on his legs today. Also to Noel, who is going to see the doctor today, who's particularly unwell. Also doing another brochure for a family as well, so that's a helpful distraction. What else did I see? Francesca was at school. Julie's at work, getting there. Still a bit of earthquake brain, she was telling me, just around thinking about what needs to be done, and some confusion at times, and have to freely confess I get that as well. Have stood in the middle of the room and had to think, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? What else? Oh, the moon. Sunday night, that was so funny because the earthquake, we had the supermoon of course, and so it's entered into quite a long dialogue with a cousin of mine and with a sister about the moon, about supermoon, about good mooning. Someone suggested that maybe our dialogue was getting a bit monotonous, and we did a bunch of things by the light of the silvery moon. Actually, it reminded me of an English comedy called Allo Allo, which is based in France around the Second World War, and it's a comedy, and the gendarme talks about going to greet them and saying, "Good morning, I was just pissing by your door," and so we had a really good laugh around that one. So, Yahoo Yahoo, hoo ya, hoo hoo, ooh hoo, ooh ah, ooh ah, wee ha, wee ha, wee ha, howie, 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 wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. Oh yeah, Rita, thank you for posting the video. It was so funny. We just laughed our heads off watching Scotty watching a video of us as well. That was just so funny. So thank you and God bless you for doing that one. Big shout out also to Mike, who's been doing work around the stopping seizures and speaking about getting some support for a big walk that he's going to be doing as well. Did so at a couple of Lutheran congregations recently. So big ups to you, Mike, and thank you for the work that you're doing. Well, I think I've gone on for long enough this morning, and my voice is getting a little bit hoarse, and I need some more caffeine. This is for you, Michael. You know who you are. I have real coffee. Did have to have instant coffee, a little bit like you yesterday. Anyway, God bless you all, and look forward to updating you again soon. Hopefully it'll be to tell you that I've got my car. God bless you, and good morning, good evening, good morning to you wherever you are in the world. Thanks for being my friend. Postscript. Francesca and I have been driving most days in to either drop Julie off to work and at the hospital, or coming home as well, and we've seen quite a few army guys on the side of the road just manning the cordons, and we got talking about that and decided it'd be a good idea to do some baking. So Francesca and I, the day before yesterday, which is Monday, made some coconut crunch. One batch she did mostly on her own, and some Anzac biscuits, and we delivered them to a bunch of the army cordons and just had some really great responses. And I know that even though Francesca was a bit nervous getting out of the car, the guys were just really delighted to have those. And yesterday we also did some sweet scones with cream on them and brandy snaps as well, and dropped them off to some other cordons, and particularly the young guys were just really appreciative of those as well. It was really good for Francesca and I to do that, and particularly Francesca as well, just learning to show appreciation in a creative and a different way as well. She was just really excited that she was able to do some baking and was able to complete some of that by herself. Okay, bye for now.